Oh no, welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And this weekend, Manchester United have to face Southampton at the St.Marys Stadium, and it is the 12:30 kickoff, I do believe, on Saturday. So it's the first game of the weekend. So the team I've gone with is a bit of a different one, obviously because of injuries to Martial and Luke Shaw, and just because of other reasons. But we've gone with Rashford up top, Gomez behind him, Dan James on his proper position, left-hand side, Pogba, McTominay, Greenwood on the right-hand side, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Lindelof, and unfortunately Ashley Young. There has been talk of the Williams guy, the under-23 Williams. I believe it's this guy. Yeah, apparently Williams might be playing. Well, it could have a chance of playing on that left-hand side, but apparently it will be Ashley Young. So yeah, I've gone with Ashley Young. I hate to see it, but yeah, I've gone with Ashley Young, and obviously the same back three same back three: Lindelof, Maguire, and De Gea. So let's get into the match, and let's talk about last weekend's loss to Crystal Palace. Yep, we lost. Not much to say about it, really. We were really poor first half. First half, we got Crystal Palace got the first goal. It's just a long ball from the goalkeeper. Lindelof got headed. Went up for the challenge, obviously for the long ball. Got pushed off the ball, and then obviously went straight through to Jordan Ayew, and Jordan Ayew put it past De Gea. Maguire was nowhere near Jordan Ayew, so obviously I think he was covering for Luke Shaw, because Luke Shaw got a injury in that first half, so he had to come off, and Ashley Young came on. So that was pretty much that. Yeah, it's just a really poor first half from United. There was a possible. Oh, really? Redmond has scored. De Gea has put it past him again. Yeah, it was just one of them goals where it's just come out of nowhere, and we didn't really have a chance after that. There was a possibility of a red card to Martial in that first half, but I think it was a yellow card. But it's, I think it was Gary Cahill who fouled Martial. So yeah, it finished the first half 1-0. It finished the first half 1-0, and we went through, and we came out better. Let's just say that. Yeah, very much better, which thank God we did. Yeah, so we were pretty much all over them second half until like the first point of call, which was another penalty shout. Martial got fouled on the edge of the area, which I thought was a definite penalty. I would have thought the VAR would have given it. Martial does get a shot away, but it was just so poor. It was just a poor tackle. It was definitely foul, but how VAR did not give it, I do not know. But we did get a penalty in the end through a nice move from McTominay and he's offside, Greenwood. A nice move from McTominay and I think it was Martial and McTominay. He went through and McTominay got fouled. So Luke, obviously, Rashford went up to take the penalty, and guess what? He missed it. He hit the post, so that was pretty much our game over, to be honest. Once that hit the post, I knew we weren't going to win that game. It just wasn't going to our. It just wasn't going towards. It wasn't going to be United's day. Let's just say that. So coming off from that penalty miss, we controlled the ball much more better. Still, tried getting that first goal, and we did get that first goal through Paul Pogba, passed it into Martial, and it's a nice move from Dan James and Martial, and Dan James kind of finessed it into that right hand corner, and it was a really good shot, a really good goal from Dan James. But then straight after that, David De Gea, the person who we relied on most. Yeah, he had a shot from. They had a shot from Van Aanholt. I would have took a draw at that point, but Van Aanholt went through from a Sahar pass, and yeah, he shot it near post where David De Gea should score it, but he doesn't, and unfortunately, he doesn't Well, he doesn't. He saves it, but he goes straight through him. Let's just say that. So it's just unlucky from David De Gea, but he should do better there. So Van Aanholt got the winner. But yeah, pretty much from that game, it pretty much showed that, you know, we missed that creative midfielder. And Jesse Lingard, I hope he doesn't play. There's nothing wrong against Jesse Lingard, but he's just been so poor in these recent games. So he needs, I think he needs to be sat, and I think Gomez needs to be put in because, you know, his freshness will give some. I think his freshness will give us something different. And you know, Gomez on pre-season, he looked really. I know he's like agile, really agile, but he makes the runs, he makes the passes. He's good with his feet. You know, he'll be good as that number 10 right behind Rashford. And I just hope that Solskjaer will play him this weekend against Southampton. So obviously, we just showed that game against Crystal Palace. You know, they pretty much came at Old Trafford, and they pretty much, you know, what can I say? They pretty much just, you know, I wouldn't say part the bus. They just, you know, let United have the ball, and we just struggled to break them down. And it just shows you that we did need a creative midfielder in that, you know, in that midfield from the transfer window. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get one in the end. So that's that. So before we get on to the Southampton, well, obviously the game at the weekend, there is a couple of transfers going on at Man United at the moment. So obviously Alex Sanchez has been confirmed on loan to Inter Milan, which I would have thought he would have kept him after the weekend. I would have thought, you know, maybe Sanchez can come back in and, you know, try and earn his place, but fortunately he didn't. But another one bites the dust, as I said. And you know, they pretty much got him on loan. So it was good. To be honest, if it would be a good move, I'm not too sure. But, you know, we definitely got rid of Sanchez. And then a surprising transfer out of Man United was Chris Smalling, of all people. I did expect that. Chris Smalling to AS Roma. I would have thought, you know, as Bailly's injured, I would have thought he would have kept Chris Smalling because, you know, he's not good with the ball. We know that, but he's a good defender, Chris Smalling. And it just worries me that, you know, we're going to have Twanzebe. You know, it's good to see Twanzebe, you know, on the bench now and then, but I just don't see how, you know, Chris Smalling is much better experienced, you know, in the Premier League than Twanzebe. I would have thought maybe Twanzebe would have gone on loan, but unfortunately he didn't. But yeah, it's good to see, you know. Oh, there we go. Finally scored. Who scored? Oh, McTominay. Yeah, so going into this, yeah, so that was Chris Smalling. Obviously, he's like at the bottom of the transfer outs, let's just say that. So yeah, that's Chris Smalling. He's going out on loan to Roma, and apparently Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said this morning that Darmian could be going as well, but Marcus Rojo will be staying. He has confirmed Marcus Rojo will be staying this transfer window. So at least we keep, you know, Rojo. You know, even Rojo might play as left back, but I can't see it personally. So yeah, going on to this weekend, obviously we need to bounce back from the loss to Crystal Palace, and we need to bounce back pretty well. So I just hope, you know, we can get a good. If we can get a good 15 minutes against Southampton, I reckon we'll. Oh, what a finish! I reckon we'll win the game. But you know, if Southampton just sit there against United and just hope for the counter-attack like Crystal Palace did, I could see us, you know, it's going to be a, you know, pass and move. It's going to be, you know, side to side, boring football, you know, totally slow football. And I just can't, I could see that happening against Southampton. I just hope, you know, we can get that 3 points because we definitely need a win. We can't start this losing game again, you know, there'll be question marks over Ole Gunnar Solskjaer after this. You know, if they lose against Southampton, there will be question marks again. You know, just like the end of last season, really. But we definitely need to get a, you know, like a nice 3-0 victory. That's what we need. But whether or not that'll happen is another thing. But I just think we lack that creative midfielder against Crystal Palace, and I think maybe bringing Matic back in for McTominay, maybe. Or maybe just, you know, pushing. Maybe push in, what's his name, Paul Pogba as the number 10, and then have McTominay and Matic in midfield. I know Matic, you know, will slow the midfield down, but, you know, he knows how to, you know, control the ball, and he might be, I know he slows the ball down, but it's just going to be one of them ones, you know, his experience might help us in the end. So obviously Southampton, I think, didn't they drew against, who did they drew against? I think didn't they win? I actually can't remember. Without looking at my phone, I can't actually remember. But yeah, Southampton, they are a bit of a dodgy side. Obviously, last season I think we won. I think we won 3-2, didn't we? I think Martial got a couple goals, if I remember correctly. But yeah, we definitely, if we can put the youth in against Southampton, I reckon we'll be good against them. You know, put Greenwood in, put Gomez in. You know, maybe bring in Matic just for McTominay, maybe change it a bit, and then see what happens. But we definitely need to sort something out, because we can't play like how we did against Crystal Palace in that first half every game. Otherwise, we're just going to get found out, and you know, we just got to sit back against United and then play for the counter. So for my score prediction, I reckon it might be a good game for United, but I can't see it, but I reckon it will be a good game. So for my score prediction, I think United will win. I think they will. I think it might be a 2-1 again. I reckon it'd be a good game, but if I'd be 2-1 or a 4-0, that's one of the things I reckon. But it might be a tough game. It might be a draw, personally. But yeah, we definitely need 3 points. So going on to score prediction. I'm gonna go for my 2-1 prediction. Like I scored here. I'm gonna go for my 2-1 prediction. I reckon United will get a couple goals, and I reckon Southampton might get a goal late on, and you know, try and pressure us for the draw. So that's what my score prediction is going to be. So I'm actually going to end it here for today, guys. So please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, I'm going. Bye. I know, guys. Thank you for watching my video. Hit me up on Twitch and Twitter, and don't forget to watch the playlist down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.